Well, I am in my car, left the Bay Area a little bit before 7 a.m. this morning and heading towards Lone Pine and the Whitney Portal. My plan is to go and ski Whitney's Mountaineer route. Well, I've made it to the Whitney Portal here, or as close as I can get. The road's closed right here, and I think it's about 1 to 2 miles up to the actual portal itself. So this is where I'm going to start kind of hoofing it on the road. I'm going to quickly get all my gear ready since it's getting a little later in the day, and if I want to get high enough to set up camp, I'm going to have to get going. I think it all fits. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. In an extremely sudden change of events, I met some people in the parking lot that said the skiing's really a no-go up there right now. They just came down the Mountaineers route here on Whitney, and they said there was so much rock in the couloir and so little snow that it really wasn't worth it. And I kind of had a feeling that was probably the case, but I was trying to be overly optimistic. But hearing it from somebody else made me throw off the skis, even though I had it all packed. I was on the way, and just be like, I'm gonna head up towards Whitney now. Can also just do a normal hike and summit. Well, this is where I make the turn up the North Fork, up towards the Mountaineers route, and where you can kind of keep heading on the main Whitney Trail towards the 99 switchbacks. It's about 4 o'clock. I'm going to start kind of hustling to get a little higher up before the sun goes down. Still bummed about the skiing thing, but I'm really happy I don't have that extra weight and the boots right now because there is very little to no snow, so I think it's the right call. I'm sure when I see the chute, I'm going to wish I had them, but I've just made it to the E ledges, so that means I'm a little bit below Lower Boy Scout camp. Looks clear as snow, so it shouldn't be too bad, and getting some of that golden afternoon light. Absolutely beautiful up here. Stop for some water. I'm going to continue up, and I'm hoping to get to Upper Boy Scout camp, or lake to camp, and if at lower it looks like the sun's setting, I'll probably just pack up camp there. Well, I made it to Lower Boy Scout camp. It's absolutely glorious. The sun's just going down behind that Whitney crest, and you can already feel the temperature dropping. And I think I'm going to probably set up camp here. I really do want to get to Upper Boy Scout camp. I think that would be a lot better base, but with me getting a late start today and wanting to get camp set up before it gets dark, I think I'm going to really take my time finding a good spot here and just get up a little earlier tomorrow to go back that summit. So I'll let you guys know when I set up camp, but just beautiful day up here in the Sierras. cooling down really fast. I realized I got everything, but I did forget my second pair of socks, and I was post-holing quite a bit, so I'm gonna have wet feet to start the day tomorrow. But found a nice camp spot. I'm not on the snow, which is really nice, and I'm gonna get some water to make some dinner and just chill. I somehow didn't set my alarm, so it is currently 6 a.m. or a little bit after, which is way later than I was trying to get started, just to kind of avoid any warming later on. But it's a gorgeous morning. It was warm. There's a tiny bit of the first light kind of starting to hit the granite towers of Whitney, so I'm gonna hustle, make some coffee, and get going. I don't have a ton of battery too, so I'm gonna save it for as we get up there and the sun starts coming out. Well, I'm a little bit short of Iceberg Lake here. Stopped to resituate some things and take off some layers, get a little food and water. But it's heating up fast. I'm kind of bummed about the start because just worried about the rock fall and post-holing later on, because I'm going to be sinking up to my knees every step on the way back. I don't know if I'm going to make it, so trying to kind of hustle, beat the heat coming on, but should be at the main chute here fairly soon, and from there gonna just evaluate how that looks. But I'm hoping that that's some nice firm snow in there, and gonna just try to march up it and kind of do a quick turnaround to get through all of this before it heats up too much. So I just got to the notch here. Only got a few hundred more vert to go. Feeling that altitude for sure, but this gully up here is an awesome route. Fortunately, I have the crampons on going over some rocks, which is never fun, but gonna see if I'm gonna stick with the rocks on the final few hundred feet or stick with the snow here soon. But gorgeous day, making pretty good time. Warm and faster than I'd like still, but since I'm almost at the summit, let's see what time it is. I want to turn around before 11, and I think we're well before then right now. Looks like it's 10, so things are looking good. I'm going to save this battery. We'll probably see you on the summit, hopefully, and then a long ways down to somewhere in there. Well, out here at the summit, that hut is a sight for sore eyes. Been a little bit of a struggle up here, but couldn't ask for better weather, a better day. Gonna hang out for a really short amount of time before it warms, like I've already said, probably 50 times, but looks like I have the whole place to myself. Just absolutely stunning. Tallest place in the continental United States. Feels good. No skiing, but a peak's a peak. You can't beat a summit. Well, just got down to the bottom of the main chute there above me. Softening up, but conditions were beautiful. Snow was nice and firm, no instability, so I'm about to take off the crampons and continue just heading down. What an amazing summit, having it to myself. I saw there's 2 other guys up here, and besides that, just been me. Just really glad that I got up here with the skiing thing. Like I said, was so demoralized, but I'm glad I didn't bring my skis, and what an amazing summit, and what a beautiful day out here in the eastern Sierra Nevada. Well, this seems like an appropriate place to say that I made it back to the car. What a spectacular climb. Whitney deserves to be the tallest in the continental United States. What a beautiful peak, and it was a long day, but just gorgeous the whole way up. Didn't get too much post-holing on the way down, and can't complain. I think it's around 3 o'clock or so maybe 3:30. I'm gonna head into Bishop, get a hotel, and just kind of chill and recover. But thank you for coming along.